Hey guys, thanks for coming to the Imagine College Coaching video library. All right, this is some really cool insider information. It's not that insider, but it's really neat and can really help you be successful inside the classroom. We're gonna tackle note-taking. All right, for those of you that just fell asleep, wake back up. This is really, really important. Okay, a few things. I'm gonna get really, use some examples here. This is not how you take notes. Now let me explain why. This is how you take notes. These two tools right here. All right, so when you're in a classroom and you are on your computer, you are so focused typing, you are so locked into the screen that you often miss parts of the lecture that are important. Okay, let me give you an example. When I was in my college history class, my professor would put up points on the PowerPoint. Stuff like, this war happened at this time. These were the key people. And I was so busy typing notes and highlighting notes that I forgot to listen what he was saying about the actual comments. And when I did catch something that was really important, it was harder for me to mouse up to where I wanted to put, add a bullet point, write it in, skip down, and adjust the font so that I knew. It's just difficult. When you're writing, it enables you to make your notes more personalized, draw arrows, and divide your notes. Okay, when note-taking, here's a super, super important tip. Don't write everything down. Write what matters most to you. If you're getting a lecture, for example, on a history class, and you're learning about the Civil War, and he's giving you all these percentages and statistics and facts and all this stuff that you don't know, write that down. Don't write down the things that you do know because it will just clog up your notes. Another really cool important thing to do in note-taking, make the notes relevant to you. Note-taking doesn't stop when you leave the classroom. Immediately after the lecture, this applies for both high school and college, make the notes applicable to yourself. So whether that's right after the lecture or right when you get home, organize your notes so you see how they fit together and you're not left a month later studying for the test with a bunch of random jotted down notes. Always sit at the front of the class and always ask questions about what you don't understand. So if he says something in class and you write it down, ask questions about what you don't understand so it becomes more applicable on your notes page. Also, when taking notes, don't feel like they have to be so fancy and so color coordinated and so highlighted. All they have to do is make sense to you. Do what works best. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people talk about don't highlight, don't color code, do color code, make flashcards, make stickies. The bottom line is it took me a long time to realize that writing notes down on color pieces of paper using sticky notes is what worked best for me. But that's just for me. Do what works best for you. Biggest advice I can give, don't use a laptop, use an actual notebook and make the notes mean something to you. Don't take all the facts and attempt to memorize them, make them organized so that they flow in a story that represents the lecture. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.